Before I go any further in this vlog series, I thought I should talk a bit about why I call myself a recording artist, and not something like a singer-songwriter, although I do write songs and I do sing them, or call myself a performer, although I could do performances. But I call myself a recording artist because it's all about the recording, or rather the end result of the recording, the product, if you like. So each individual track, and then maybe the EP, maybe the album, maybe the single. That is the pieces of work that I do. I might, as I say, perform my stuff, but that's not that's not really the primary objective. And being a recording artist means a couple of other things. Because it's all about the product, the album, if you like, as an example. Or no, let's just say take an individual song. It means that I'm not concerned about an ability for it to be played live, say with a band, and that means I have a lot of freedom to vary the different instruments that I use, the range of instruments, different types of live drum sounds and different drum machines, a whole plethora of different kind of guitars and all the rest of it, which I think a lot of bands, when they record their albums, do have to think, can we play this live, with perhaps with bringing in extra musicians, or using samples and things like that. And while I'm talking about bands, I think one of the ones that comes into my head, when I think about what I do, is XTC. When they stopped playing live, their subsequent albums were, again, as I understand it, I stand to be corrected by XTC and anyone that knows about this stuff, is that they were written in and recorded in studios with no need to think about an ability to play them live. And I think that gives you a lot of freedom. You're not constricted by thinking, well, we can't have that guitar part because it would be impossible for us to reproduce that, if we do concerts and what have you. And I forgot what I was about to say. Yeah, another example I think of a band that thought in the same way that I do now. I think I'm right in saying the Beatles. They also stopped playing live significantly after a stage, and so an album like Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, I don't think was written and recorded to be able to be played live. And I'm not sure it was. I'd need to double check actually that, possibly before I put this video out. So there is a kind of a precedent for what I'm doing. I'm in good company, hopefully. Being a recording artist also means something else. It means that I see myself increasingly as a producer. I wouldn't say I'm a full-scale producer by any stretch of the imagination. And I will, in a separate video, talk about what I think a producer does, and how and where I am with that.